Hello, and welcome to another episode of BGI Entrepreneur Spotlight. Today, I have a special guest, and I'm so excited to sit down and chat with her. She is from Chicago, the city of Chicago, and her name is Teresa from Art Blissful. And I will allow Teresa to share her bio about herself and share with our community what she does and who she is and all that stuff. So can you tell our community about yourself, Teresa?
Sure. My name is Teresa Thomas. I'm owner of Blissful Art and Design LLC, where we focus on fine art photography and also book design. So, with fine art photography, it's the position where I'm a storyteller. So, I tell stories through the art. So, I'm seen as an artist more so in the photography. So, it tells a story. So, I always like to tell people that I'm a visual storyteller because truly, when you see my art or my graphics, it tells a story, it brings you in. So, that's one of the things that I love about, mixing art, mixing the photography with the art, with the graphic design. It's kind of so intermingled and intertwined with one another, which is it's such a blessing. It's cool. And then with the graphic design side of it, I focus now on book design. And one of the reasons is because when my father passed away, he needed a memorial booklet and not just a standard booklet. So now I make memorial booklets for families so that they can have a beautiful keepsake for their family members. And also with the book design, I create covers for authors. I do layouts, and then I also do booklets for family reunions and also weddings, birthdays. So whatever the special occasion is, I love to see, what people come with so many beautiful ideas. They want to, do a timeline of their family or commemorate, this one special thing. So it's beautiful to see how many different ways that, I'm able to help someone.
Amazing. Beautiful. That's a lot.
It is.
That is a lot. Um, so can you share with us, why did you choose to become an entrepreneur?
Sure, because it's been in my blood. That's pretty much all I know how to do is be an artist and, be an entrepreneur. I remember, even when I was small, I used to go to craft shows with my mother and sell my art. And sometimes my art would sell a little bit more than the craft she had there. So truly, it's something that I've always known how to do. And I've tried a lot of times to run away from the gift and run away from what I was called to do. But I noticed that I was unhappy and I was unsatisfied. And, even to a point of depression at one point, just because I was just had this sadness because I was trying to people please, trying to run away and everything. But now I'm happy as a lark, designing, opening up Photoshop 24/7. So I know this is where I'm supposed to be.
Beautiful. And it is actually, because you were featured in a magazine the other day.
Yes, I was in Atlanta. Yeah.
Yeah, which is
Yeah.
amazing. Front cover.
No, it wasn't front cover. It was a feature though, but I'm working on it. I'm working on somebody to give me a cover though.
No, it's okay. You're coming. It's coming.
Yes.
It is coming.
Yes.
So don't put
Yes.
it out. Like, it's coming. Your baby steps. You're almost
Yes.
there. But that's
Yes.
amazing. And so how does your business help your community?
Sure. It helps my community because I have a women's ministry, and so I like to reach out to women just because I know that sometimes we suffer in silence because I had at one time suffered in silence. And I know just that community of having women to support you, and it's a sisterhood, truly. So I think that's one of the ways that I can, give back. And then also I volunteer, do web design for a couple of churches and organizations. So that's another way that I can give back as well, is making sure that their web design, or if they need a banner, to make sure that their faith-based organization is portrayed in the light that they need it to be.
Beautiful. That is so important for women. So important to have a place and a space that they can feel comfortable and go to and share
Yes,
and feel supported. Um,
yes,
I know we just came off of IG Live, and you also shared, your experience of your interruption, and that you went through a divorce, and how that interrupted um, your life, and how you've became uninterrupted and doing this. So can you
yes.
just share a little bit about that experience?
Sure. You talking about as far as being the transformation, as far as from
Yeah.
being divorced to
Mhm.
now?
Yes, yes,
Okay,
yes.
sure. Just it's a lot when someone and I want to encourage anyone who's going through a divorce. It's not sadness and and things of that nature all the time. There is a brighter side, and what
Mhm.
truly helped me was God truly helped me. And also having that foundation of support. I have what I call a circle of support. So
Right.
I have a few people that I can reach out to, and then also my spiritual mother has a organization, a beautiful organization. And those women, they embraced me. They truly did. And they helped me during my time of divorce. And so I know with all of that, with the prayer and the hugs and, the encouragement, all of that
Right.
was truly, truly, truly what I needed. And then
Mhm.
seeking God, because during a divorce, you don't want to do the wrong thing. It's so many people involved and you want to make things peaceful. So I'm so thankful that I have a great relationship with my ex-husband. He's a great co-parent, and my children, I call them my little cherubs. My little cherubs, they're amazing. So I thank God that it is a great, what I call a blissful moment. That's what I love about one of the reasons why I chose blissful art and design is because this new chapter of my life. I didn't
Mhm.
want to say that, I was starting over, but I was. But
Mhm.
I wanted to make this time, this new run, because God gave me a second chance. I
Right.
wanted it to be blissful. So I have all these beautiful, blissful moments. So it's new things that I'm trying out and, new opportunities that
Mhm.
I'm doing. So I'm truly having in bliss. And so that's one of the reasons why I named my company Blissful Art and Design, because art is something that truly it gives me joy. And before, like when I go out early to take pictures, so I'll turn on my music and I get in my mode, and that's my blissful moment. And so when I find that mode, those pictures come easily and
Mhm.
effortlessly. Whatever I'm working on, it comes with ease.
Right. Right. And now, so now that you're co-parenter,
Yeah.
how do you juggle the entrepreneurship and parenting, like that home life? How are you creating a
Oh,
balance?
I'm still working on it. I haven't got 100% to it, but I'm getting there. And especially with the COVID and everything, that was a big change.
Right.
But what I have made sure that I do is have time with them. Whatever they like to do, I like to take time with them. So my daughter and I might get up early and watch the sunrise. And I know she's a budding photographer. I can see it. Like my children, I can see their little gifts coming in because they'll like to help me on my projects. So I like to incorporate them, as much as I can as well and encourage them. But it's still a process because sometimes I might be teacher, sometimes I may be cook, short order cook at that, or a teacher or a graphic designer. So they kind of all intermingle sometimes. So sometimes my children kind of don't understand why mommy's working so hard, but it's because they're more at home now and not at school.
School.
Yes.
Amazing. Amazing job juggling all of that. And so how are you taking time for yourself now?
Oh, and
Oh, yeah.
that's the $1,000,000 question,
I
right?
know.
So one of the
Self-care is so important. So how are you
yeah.
self-caring?
Yes. One of the things that I've done is I have went through therapy just to make sure that whatever parts of me that needed healing could heal. So
Mm,
that was the biggest thing. And one of the things that my counselor brought up was taking some time out for yourself. So
yeah.
I used to be like, okay, I'll do once a month. I'll take time for myself. But now I kind of beefed it up. So now it's once a week. Once a week, I take time for myself, and I put all the calls on do not disturb, and I do something special for myself. And
Mhm.
then I have the hobby now of Bible journaling. So that's kind of one way that I'm able to relax, because a lot of times I'm just working and working and working. So
Uh-huh.
when I charge on my phone, then that's when I need to recharge myself.
Well,
So I get out my color pencils, my crayons. I have my little art center, and then I find a scripture or something inspirational that was said to me, and
right.
I write that down and what it meant to me, and then I kind of pour out what happened during the week, just to remove all of that stress off of me and off my shoulders. And
Mhm.
it's truly relaxing to do at night. So that's kind of like one of my little hobbies that I'm kind of excited about.
That's really good. And I have like a strategy, like a toolkit. I love toolkits of self-care, of affirmations, anything for you that represents taking care of you and spending
Yeah,
time with you. But
yeah.
I've never heard that one, the Bible journaling.
Mhm.
So you're gonna have to tell me offline. We'll talk later and about
Sure,
how to do
sure.
that, because I like that. I really like that.
It's beautiful. I had when I was having surgery, I found this beautiful color me journal. So it has empty pages in it where you can sit down and color, and then also it has spaces for you to write. So definitely we can talk about that, because I'm so happy they have Facebook groups about it and everything. So
Oh
yeah,
wow.
yes.
That's so cool. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Um, so when I know the US is still in a like a shutdown kind of
Yes.
state, right? So is Chicago shut down? Like
In
where
some parts it is,
Mhm.
and I'm still kind of transitioning into in that. I still kind of stay away because I know some areas are more populated than others.
Right.
So I am trying to, just be cautious and mindful about it, and also prayerful about it as well. That's the biggest thing about where I should go, where I shouldn't go. And
Mhm.
I've even found a few lovely places that deliver groceries. So yay, yay, yay.
Beautiful. And so where were you when you first heard about the shutdown and that everything was being closed down? If you
Mhm.
experienced that in Chicago, I'm not sure if you guys did, but
Yeah,
where
we
were you?
kind of did. And then at that time as well, we had a little bit of rioting as well. So it
Mhm.
was kind of a little bit of the both.
Yeah.
But for me, it really hasn't affected me too much because I've always worked from home. So it
Mhm.
was just only thing that I really had to do was just incorporate my tariffs. So
Right.
yeah, and then just being safe as well.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm. Now, I know the rioting and all the Black Lives Matter stuff is very prevalent over there. I mean, we're
Yes.
having the issues here as well. Um,
Mhm.
but where do you stand with that? And how do you like manage that with even just with educating your kids? How are you
Mhm.
in your business? Because you're a Black owned business, right?
Right.
So how
Right.
are you like managing all of that?
It was stressful at first, and I had to truly, kind of reach out
Mhm.
because it was overwhelming to see, all of the hurt and the pain, that was going on, and, sadness, because I'm one of those people, I'm a sensitive person. So all of this here has kind of, it has been a lot for me, but
Mhm.
just reaching out and taking a stand, and then where I can, be of assistance that I can. And then my church, Apostolic Faith, they do a great job of reaching out to the community. So they give out food and, just making sure that I give extra so that that can still continue to go on. And then just as a Black owned business, making sure that my customer service is, on target, whatever we do, make sure we're doing it in excellence. I think that that's one point that, as a business owner to take part of, because I've had so many horror stories of hearing from clients where they're saying they went to an African American business and they weren't treated correctly.
Right.
And I think one thing, amongst a whole lot of, lessons that we can learn,
Yes.
one should be is Black excellence, to show the great side of us.
Right.
There are great business owners, there are great people, and then there are even great police officers, that's just like apples. One apple, you take it out, you still have good apples.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So there's good and bad in all, but you have to, be encouraged to, kind of keep going and making sure that if you're a business owner or whatever you're doing, to do it in excellence.
Right. I agree. So with all of this, 2020 was the big year. Everybody was setting all kinds of goals, all kinds of purposes and visions, and boom, COVID happens. So at the beginning of 2020, what were your goals for your business? What did you set?
It was more collaboration. I wanted to go out more as far as the advertising to reach people and do more events. And also I had to turn down. And also they were canceled as well, art shows and art classes in person. So that's what I wanted to do more so as well, along with the collaboration, was to get out there with my art. But now I think the main thing that I have learned from all of this is creativity. How can I be creative and how can I do it? So I was blessed to work online with St. Norbert and their youth for their summer program. So I was able to teach some awesome high school students web design for 2 weeks. So that was so fun, being able to still, show my love for art and teaching, that way. But I did get some events canceled, unfortunately, because of everything going on.
Yeah, I know it's, when you get the events booked, it's like exciting, and you start planning for the next event, and then all of a sudden they just start to dwindle away, and everybody's canceled because it's uncertain. You're not sure, and it just hurts. It hurts, especially when you just started and you've been working really hard to build your brand, build your business, and then somebody actually believes in you. What you're doing, right? So you get this like up feeling, and then all of a sudden it's gone. Now building yourself back up. And that's the thing about entrepreneurship, is there's highs and lows through the process. And it's all about how you handle it. So how are you handling those highs and lows? How do you handle them?
I take them as lessons. And I say, okay, well, that didn't work. And then, like I always say, there's 26 letters in the alphabet. A didn't work. We still got to keep going. So there's always a plan B. And I also say there's many ways to skin a cat. So I'm ready for it. I roll with the punches. I take the lemon and make lemonade. That's what we're doing. I want to see, I always want to see the best in everything. So it's like, okay, let's be you're creative. Let's put on our creative hat. How can we get this done? So that's how I take it, as a lesson. Let's do it. Let's go.
Now, do you have like a wish list of collaborators that you want to work with?
I wouldn't say a wish list, but I am open to, any collaboration, right now that has to go. But the main thing that I would really like to do this year is to step out in my fashion sketching side, because that is one of my truly it's dear to my heart, is fashion sketching. So that's one thing that I have wanted to do. I have reached out to a couple fashion designers. So hint, hint, plug. If any fashion designers out there, I'm a wonderful fashion sketch artist, and I would love to work with you.
There you go. Teresa's available. You don't want to lose her. So, what's one thing you want the BGI community to know about your business?
That I am women and empowerment centered. So anything to help a woman entrepreneur or just a woman in business, truly that's what I'm here for and what Blissful Art is here for. And to be able to help, that's what I want to be. I have a heart to serve. I truly do.
Amazing. Thank you. And the whole premise around the BGI Entrepreneur Spotlight is I am also a business coach and an internal transformation practitioner, but I created this platform and this space is because I wanted to, any upcoming entrepreneurs, I know for myself, we had a lot of questions and we were looking for like real life advice. So what advice would you give an upcoming entrepreneur to that you, just, and who wants to start their own business? They haven't started it yet, or maybe they have and they're in the beginning stages. What advice would you have for them?
One advice is there is riches in the niches. So find your niche that you want to do and be passionate about it and grow there. And then another thing that I would say is believe in yourself, even if no one else supports you and you believe it and you have that heart to do it, stand strong in it because truly someone will see your hard work. You may not realize it, but people are watching. They see. So keep moving, keep digging, and truly you will see the light. I have been around for a long time, many moons. So, just trying to, and then also don't be afraid to reinvent yourself. Sometimes you just can't stay the same way. I look at YouTube videos, I go to different webinars and different things just to make sure that I'm staying fresh and staying current and knowing what's going out there. So don't be scared to learn and grow and move. One of my words this year is bloom. So I'm just thankful that I am blooming, in different areas. So it's just awesome, that I'm not just, I'm in this new season. So like I said over in Instagram, things are just so new. And instead of, seeing it as a downside of me starting over, this is a way that God has given me another chance. So I'm like, I'm here for it. I'm so excited. And I'm truly, that's why I named Blissful Art and Design Blissful, because I just have these blissful moments and I'm just truly glowing. It's not just the Rihanna, glow, I'm truly, glowing from the inside.
That is so, like, you're so inspiring. You are so inspiring.
That is always my prayer. Thank you.
No, it's beautiful. It's so good to, hear. And as we wind down, and I love to ask all my guests to, to share and to complete the sentence for me. I believe.
Okay. So I believe everything is going to be all right. And to, even when things seem hard and seem down, I truly believe everything is going to be all right. And to surround yourself with a support system, keep prayer and meditation, keep those things that uplift you. Self-care, is a big thing. It really is. And, to just try to uplift yourself because truly everything is going to be okay. It's going to be all right.
Yeah. And especially when it's important for women to really take that in and acknowledge that.
Yes.
Because so we get so wrapped up in the 10 million jobs and responsibilities that we have, we forget that it's going to be okay.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
It may not be the way you want it to be, but it's going to be okay.
Yes.
Mind, body, and soul, it will be all okay.
Yes.
So Teresa, I want to thank you
so much. I'm so happy to be here and I'm so happy we connected. The time went by so quickly.
I know. And it's been an amazing conversation,
Yes.
lots of learning, lots of interaction. I want to thank everyone who participated and commented.
Yes. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. And yes, all right then. So Jacqueline Gibbons said, all right. We have Lanesha. Sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. Circle of support. Love it. Yes. It's so key to have a circle of support.
Yes.
And if there's anything, if you have any questions for Teresa, or you want to connect with Teresa and learn more about her business, or you would like some designs, web designs, graphic design, she's the lady to definitely connect with. And her link to her Facebook page and contact information is at the bottom of this post, at this live. So I definitely invite you to reach out to her, follow her, definitely follow her, share, and definitely share today's live. Yes. And from all our YouTube viewers, please subscribe, share. Yes. And if you're an entrepreneur and you want to be spotlighted, I am so open to talking to everybody and learning more about what you're doing in your business. How are you supporting your community? This is the platform. This is the space. And it's free. I'm not charging anything. It's free. I just want to learn. I want to learn. I want to give you the space to share with our community. And also, let people know that we have to support each other. There's a pie. There's a slice of that pie for everyone.
Right.
We don't have to be greedy. We can support each other and give each other a piece of the pie and help each other. That's why collaborations, just like Teresa said, is so important.
Yes.
Because it helps build each other up. And especially as women, we need to make sure we build each other up. So if you're interested, there's a link at the end of this comment. It's a quick 4-minute form so I can learn about you and learn about your business. And let's do this. And I'm going to tell you, if fear of being live, everybody that I've interviewed since, I think I started this at the end of May, everybody's never done a live. So everybody's stepped out of their comfort zone. So just like them, you can do it too. So come and do it. And I make you feel so comfortable. It's fine. Yes. Yes. So thank you so much, Teresa. And we will be in touch.
Yes.
On the side. And thank you for taking the time today to do this with me on a holiday. But it was an amazing conversation.
Thank you so much again. I appreciate it.
Yes. And you're so welcome, Tracy. She said, such an uplifting evening. You're very welcome.
That's my spiritual mother.
Oh, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you.